don't have one, so we just have to show you back. Turn up the volume. Okay, we've got to be able to, we're gonna get this Zoom going here. Welcome in, everybody.
Does it sound like a chainsaw?
It does sound like a chainsaw. Oh, my goodness. It's always something, I'll tell you what. Don't show again. What is this? This meeting is being recorded. Good deal. We've got this one. The last one we did was not set up for record. Our mics are working, I think.
Perfect.
Yep.
Alright.
So we just got to wait for people to come in. And
Wait,
we
do you wanna
will.
pull up the chat too?
I thought it did. Where did it go? Show chat. Oh. Where'd it go? We're in like this weird full screen thing. Hang on. I know that's why it looks better, because we had it smaller before. So now we can see everything, but let me see if I can make it go up with the chat there. Nope, the chat like goes away. Okay, so welcome in, welcome in. We've got 17 of you in here right now. For those of you that took the time to sign up for the webinar, thank you so much. For those of you who didn't know about the webinar, please go to naturallylinda.com and sign up for our newsletter. We also have a really exciting gratitude promo today. We've never done a sale this big. We want to give back to you because all of you have given so much to us. So if you use the promo code gratitude20, all capitals, you get 20% off site-wide. So we're excited about that. That started today. Everybody who got our newsletter, first of all, gets first dibs on everything. Remember, we're a small batch maker, so we only have limited supply. We don't have limited a supply of this. We're always going to have that for you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, everybody who's on the Zoom, if you could just say hi and let us know you can hear us. Maybe let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to know. What's that?
Hand.
Hey, Monica. Hello, hello. Do you have a question? Let me see.
Monique.
Monique, what did I say?
Monica.
Okay, gotta put my glasses. I know you. I said your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Hello, hello. Does that mean there's a question? I think that is. But why don't I see the questions? Bear with us here, guys. It's like we got Briar Bark. Oh, there we go. Question and answer. Oh, there we go. Oh, chat is disabled. Let's look here. Host. There. Is it good now? There you go. Everybody should be good. Host and just everyone. We'll just do everyone. Yes, welcome in. There we go. Yay, North Carolina. That's where my dad is from. North Carolina. There we go. Thanks, everybody. There we go. Not Florida, Ohio. No question. Just wanted you to realize chat was disabled. Okay, thank you. Maryland. Hey, if you guys would let us know where you're watching from as well. We will towards the end of the webinar take some questions. We've got a whole sheet of questions that you all submitted. So a little housekeeping. So this is Miranda and I am Linda. She is our photographer. She's our social media person and we love her.
And that's my stomach.
And her son was growling. So she traveled to Ireland with me. We've got some really exciting things I'll tell you coming up. We don't have dates yet, but we've got some really great ideas. We're going to be traveling around doing some meet and greets at some of the health food stores and doctor's offices and things like that have our comfort cream in it. And we're going to come with little swag bags and just spoil all of you. And then we're going to have some really cool VIP events for a few chosen amazing loyal customers. We're going to do it random, but if you placed at least a certain amount of numbers, we have people that have placed over 50 or orders, certain amount of orders, over 50 orders.
Yeah, that's
amazing. This blows my mind. So we want to give back to all of you and we just want to come and spoil you. So our idea, we've got to get the dates and we've got to pick our amazing customers. We're going to come to your location, pick 10 of your closest friends, and we're just going to have a great dinner for you. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing in 2026. The meet and greets, I'm excited. Who knows where we're going to show up?
Yeah, I'm traveling.
I know. I think we should go someplace warm in the winter.
Yes.
We're not going north in the winter. Yeah. It's cold enough here. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. First timer. Hey, Laura, welcome in North Carolina, Wichita, Kansas, Pittsburgh here.
I bet you it's windy there.
We feel blessed to have you here, Carmen. Thank you so much. Hey, lovely ladies, Adrian, Oregon. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. So, anything you'd like to share?
Oh, nothing. I'm a slow start this morning.
She's in the process of moving into a new home, and you know how overwhelming that can be. So they're moving out of the old home, kind of the final little stages, and moving into the new home. So she's got all that going on. She's got two great young men that she's taking care of, and yeah.
Yeah. We're starting to unpack boxes. So, you know,
Yeah. And Miranda and I met each other through horses. I used to help her with her business. She used to help train one of my horses, and then I helped you in your business.
yeah,
And now she's helping me in mine. So how cool is that?
that was a long, long time ago.
Actually, it was in 2020.
Yeah, but we knew each other before that.
Oh yeah. We knew each other way before that. Yeah, but yeah, it's just kind of neat how God puts everybody together, and none of that is lost on me. So hey, Massachusetts, hello, hello. So let's go ahead and start. When we're going to answer these questions that were submitted, and then we should have some additional time, and we can go in and
Answer
other
some
questions.
live questions.
Yeah, answer some live questions. Okay,
Okay.
I'm moving up here.
I know this screen.
It's that one I can't see at all. This
Oh,
one,
yeah, I forget about those.
yeah,
We look really tan on that one.
we look really tan on
Yeah,
that one.
we
It
look
looks really dark.
very wintry.
We look very.
Okay. This one looks pretty normal. though.
People on Zoom, we've got a Facebook and TikTok
Yeah.
going on over there live too. So, I decided to try the web because I seem to have a severe hormone imbalance. All right. Okay, we'll answer your question. Let's get through these.
Okay, we're going to start off with the email questions, and the email questions are in tiny, tiny print, so bear with me.
Sorry.
That's why I have my spectacles on this morning. Okay, one of the first questions are from Carmen. Benefits of the Wild Yam Comfort Cream post-menopause.
Post-menopause. So, hormones still need to be balanced post-menopause. I'm post-menopause, and hormones affect us throughout our life. When we're very young, going through adolescence, growing up, going through puberty, and then, just God has made all these beautiful stages in our lives. But we don't, a lot of people, before they go through menopause, deal with so many symptoms, and some still after they've gone through menopause. So you probably, maybe you're dealing with night sweats once in a while, like one would pop in for me. But weird aches and discomforts like hip pain, some headaches, some backaches, some things like that, can be all related to that. I'm gonna like try to do brief on these questions because I think a lot of them overlap a lot. So that we'll get through them and then we can answer your live questions. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, how long? Now this one is coming from Alice. Yep, this one's coming from Alice.
I need like a microscope.
How long should one use the wild yam cream? And do you have a parasitic cleanse?
Okay, so I hope you guys can't hear that outside. There's a guy putting our dog fence up. So we're just gonna,
It sounds like chainsaws.
yeah, it does. So how long? That is just going to depend on you. A lot of women and men just want to stay on it because they love the way it helps them feel. Another thing, just because of our environment, the foods, things like that, a lot of times, even though we get everything balanced, it can kind of go out of balance again if we haven't changed some lifestyle things, and the environment's like a really hard one to change. So most women are going to be on the comfort cream for about a year to a year and 2 months to get everything balanced. Like Barbara said, it may have taken 20 years to get out of balance, but it won't take that long to get back into balance. And then what was the second part of that?
The parasitic cleanses.
Parasitic cleanses. I personally don't. I have a good friend. It's called Rogers Hood, and she has a beautiful parasite cleanse. There's 3 tinctures that you take along with a binder. Anytime you do any kind of parasite cleanse, you should take a binder, which can be as simple as charcoal. that's going to get the toxins out. So once you have, you're killing parasites, and in my opinion, not medical advice, everybody should be doing a parasite cleanse at least once or twice a year, especially if you have animals. Like we have animals that sleep in our bed. So 2 times a year. And the tinctures or whatever you're using go in and kill the parasites, and they're going to die in your body. So you need to get them out of there. I've seen pictures of once they're dying in that process, they actually emit toxins into your bloodstream. So you got to get those out, or you may experience flu-like symptoms and things like that. So it's not scary, but just make sure you have a binder with whatever detox. But Rogers Hood is the one I recommend.
Okay, we're going to go to the next question. This one is from Jennifer. Does the wild yam cream help make your own hormones?
Does it make your own hormones?
Does it help make you your own hormones?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So there's no hormones in the cream, and what it does is, some people will say, well, they thought it was a progesterone cream. It is not a progesterone cream. It has 0 hormone. So what it does, it stimulates your bodies, the pathways in your body that already know how to make progesterone. That's what it stimulates. And once progesterone is reinstated at a level that is healthy for your body, that is where the adjustments to the other hormones come into play.
Okay, and then do you have anything for chronic nerve damage due to a work incident? This is from Andrea.
Now, this is our old label, but this is what I would
Okay.
recommend.
I think we need to do the TikTok
Oh.
thing when you put the hand behind it.
Oh, is that why they do that?
Yeah, I think because look.
Oh, that's
Okay,
weird.
but wait, where's backwards? Yeah, but then when you put your hand on it,
Kinda. That's
Kinda.
weird.
I know.
But it's magnesium cream. Like our magnesium cream is super thick. It's very similar to the body lotion that you like, and you
I'm
can talk about
obsessed.
that.
I'm
She's got a testimony for you.
Oh,
But-
we're gonna okay.
But the magnesium cream, there's some more questions, but this is what I would recommend. It can really help with nerve pains. Another thing is the comfrey salve. I don't have that here. That has some different herbs in there that can help with different nerve type issues. But the magnesium would probably be my first choice. Is there a way we can see this? It is recording, right? Why didn't it say that? I'm like so nervous. Oh, it says right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
We're not technical people.
Yeah.
We're
learning.
Yes, learning. All right. 57, menopause, been on wild yam cream for 4 months. Will this eventually bring my estrogen levels up to normal? And how long does it take?
Yep. So kind of like the same question that I answered just a second ago. It will take the time it takes, but in general, like Barbara says, a year to a year and 2 months to get everything balanced. And again, how it adjusts your estrogen is by getting your progesterone correct in your body, by almost like talking to your body, stimulating those pathways to get it to do what it should be doing. Naturally, it understands the herbs, and then that in turn will balance the other hormones.
Okay, the next question is from Becky, and she says, I have a fatty liver and hypothyroidism. And what natural remedies can help with that?
Yep. So fatty liver, I would suggest doing a liver detox. We have a beautiful liver herbal tea that people just love. And I would also suggest having a hard time with my words here. Castor oil pack. So you could use a liver pack, use it every night. When you go to bed, it kind of ties on you. Just put like 2 tablespoons of oil directly. This is how I do it. I don't put it on the pack itself, which is like a organic cotton that has a backing on it that doesn't let things seep through. I put it on the place that I want to get support, and then I put the wrap around me. Some people put the oil on the wrap. And with those wraps, you'll get to a point, like after you've used it for a week, you're not going to really need to apply any more castor oil because there's going to be enough in that pack, and you can just continue to put it on. And to wash those packs, I just suggest doing a hand wash, with a mild, like a Castile soap or something like that. And yep.
So this is a question from Tammy. Would the oil and cleanser be good for acne? What would you suggest to use for a daily slash nightly routine?
Yep. I would look, the horses are running.
I know. So I was like, oh.
But there's a horse, our one pasture's right back there. So I wish I had that here. Actually, it's in there, but our oil facial cleanser would be amazing. People are afraid to use an oil product when they have acne, and it's they're really missing out. So what it does is it gently, gently, gently cleanses your skin so it doesn't strip your skin. And then what I do is take like a witch hazel or something like that, and then I take a little cotton pad, and then I take that over my face after the oil cleanse. And then I would suggest using our Balancing Blue facial oil. It's beautiful. It has blue tansy in the formula, and it is so supportive for things like acne and rosacea, any kind of skin inflammation.
Okay, we have another question from Angela.
Mhm.
How long does it take for wild yam cream to really take effect for premenopause side effects?
Okay. Again, everybody's going to be different. Some people actually start feeling support, changes in their body, changes in their symptoms within a couple of days. For me, it was 2 days. I gained energy and really nice sleep quality. Other people, it's going to take a couple weeks, a couple months. So within about 3 months, 4 months, you should be noticing something. Again, it's very dependent on your body.
Okay. Now, this question comes from Maria. What can help with premenopausal backaches?
Magnesium cream, and that can also, sorry, and that can also be hormonal related. Just like a lot of women, as they're going into menopause, like the premenopause, they can have like the outside of your hip. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, do I need like a hip replacement or something? It was so sore on the outside of my hip, and that's hormone related. So your backache could be something else, but it could be hormone related, and the wild yam cream may be able to help support you in that. But I would suggest magnesium cream. Another thing you can do would be Epsom salt baths.
Mm,
That would be really, really supportive. Yeah.
so relaxing.
Yes. So relaxing.
All right, this question comes from Kathy.
Okay.
I've been using the wild yam cream for a year. Do I need to do for a lifetime? I don't really have any symptoms.
A lot of, like, I didn't have any symptoms. So, but 2 days in, I gained energy in the afternoon and sleep. Another thing that you don't really feel is like osteoporosis. My mom has osteoporosis. And one of the main causes of osteoporosis is estrogen too high. So that's a benefit of being on the cream. It's going to help get your hormones balanced. And that's why I'm going to stay on the cream like lifelong. That's why Emma, Barbara's daughter, she's staying on the cream, because she likes how she feels. I like how I feel. But you can also have those things, like some women get fibroids, estrogen high, generally from that. The different like joint pains. We've heard of women that have like frozen shoulder, all of that. It kind of is very surprising to people that that can sometimes be hormone related. So that's what I say to that.
Okay, we have quite a few people on TikTok. Maybe we should remind them to sign up for the newsletter too when we have people on.
Yeah, and everybody, while you're on here, I'm Linda. This is Miranda. We are doing a wellness webinar. There's no charge for this. And able to get into the webinar, we have a Zoom running down here. Just sign up for our newsletter at naturallylinda.com. And right now we're doing about one of these a month. And you'll get an invitation to submit questions, and then we can answer your questions. Also, I do want to let everybody know on Facebook and on TikTok. Today, we're having our gratitude give back, 20% off site wide, naturallylinda.com. Gratitude, GRATITUDE 20 is the promo code, and site wide. So that is actually going on until I believe December 2nd. We've never done a promo this big, but we want to be able to give back because we are just filled with gratitude for everything, all the support that everyone gives to us. So we wanted to give back in a big way, and watch for some other things coming up too. But yeah, so we are answering questions live, and then we don't have a whole lot more questions here, but then we'll start answering like actual submitted questions, and we'll get some of yours as well. Carmen says the information is so informative. You're so welcome. And Angela says, yes, the outside of my hip has been so sore too. I was going for massages and all these things, and turned out it was from high estrogen. Crazy, right? Yeah.
All right. This question submitted says, what do you recommend for headaches that seem to be linked to hormonal imbalance?
I sound like a broken record, but there we go. The yam
I
cream.
think that's the back of it.
Uh,
There we go.
there we go. Yeah, it's backwards anyway. It's backwards, but yeah. This we recommend the hormone cream. So a lot of people write to us and say they've had, crazy headaches either leading up to their cycle, or they've already been through it and they just find such wonderful relief. We're closing in on 1,000 reviews on our website, and there's so much information you can read there, get, the proof that, thanks for the hearts on there. That's awesome. That other people, people submit testimonies. Miranda has been doing some wonderful work on our social media, sharing those testimonies, because, when I buy something, I love to read a review or hear a testimony. So I know I'm not buying snake oil. And yeah, what'd you see?
I was reading that.
Let's just go ahead and read it. I know that women are cyclic, but being 25 years postmenopausal, is it still necessary to cycle the wild yam cream? I'm 60, I had a radical hysterectomy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and answer that. It might be in here too. But so you are cyclic from the day you die. You have adrenal glands that submit hormones. So you will always have hormones. And God made your body to have a rhythm. So you still have a rhythm. Yes, we recommend taking that first week off every single month, simply to make it easy to remember. That's what Barbara shared with me, and that's what I share with everyone else. You don't have to take the very first week off, but we do recommend, just because that's how God planned your body, even though you're in a different part of your life, your life, and you still want to try to take that week off. Now, with that said, if you are struggling, if you are, perimenopause, and you are really feeling not great on that week that you're supposed to take off, use the cream, to support yourself. Maybe instead of 2 pumps twice a day, use 1 pump once a day, 2 pumps every couple days, whatever you need to get you through it.
And then that was a great lead into the next question we have from Beth.
Okay.
How do you use the cream during perimenopause when your period comes early?
Yeah, that's a tough one. So this is what I suggest. And I remember being out at Barbara's seminar in St. Paul last year, and we had this woman, God love her. She was going through a lot. She was actually having a period every 2 weeks. I just can't, like, for like 2 years, like for 2 years.
That sounds awful.
It does sound awful. So not kind of this situation, but what you're trying to do with the cream is get things steady, because when you're in perimenopause, things are kind of all over the place. So let's give an example. So say you're using the cream for 2 weeks and your period shows up, stop the cream, restart it on day 8, and maybe you're using the cream for a week and your period kind of comes back. When you're going through perimenopause, sometimes your periods are very strange too, heavier, lighter, spotty, all the things. I would power through it, use it for the 3 weeks, and then take that week off, because you are kind of helping your body adjust. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would suggest.
You're helping it recognize the cycle again.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's slowly going to fade that period out. Okay.
All right. This one comes from Carolina. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. I have been using the comfort cream for almost 4 months, and my hot flashes are not any better at nighttime. When will that change?
So this is what I'm going to suggest to you. When you feel a hot flash coming on, this again is advice I got straight from Barbara. Get your bottle out and put 1 pump on your wrist. That's going to help you get through that hot flash. So you can use a little bit more of the cream if you're still experiencing those hot flashes. Also, I may suggest, I don't know how you're using the cream, really be consistent. Make sure you're using it for the 3 weeks on, 1 week off. If you're doing the 2 pumps twice a day, maybe do 2 pumps in the morning and 3 pumps in the afternoon. So listen to your body and just play around with it. It's not a pharmaceutical, and everybody thinks that this is a chemical pharmaceutical, and it's not. So you can play around with it a little bit. Listen to your body. Maybe your body just needs a little bit more.
And that basically answers what Meredith just asked on there. How would you suggest a 17-year-old with irregular cycles to use the wild yam cream?
Kind of the same thing.
Mhm.
So her cycles, hopefully we can get them more regular by helping to support her with that cream. Same exact way.
Okay, this question comes from our emails and it's from Victoria.
Okay.
And it's I've been using the yam cream for 4 months. It has made a huge difference, but I have noticed I stay lubricated. Is that normal?
Hmm. I don't know. That's interesting. So it's definitely doing something to your body. It's causing a shift in your body. And for your body, as long as everything's great, maybe even back off a little bit. If you're using those 2 pumps twice a day, maybe use 1 pump twice a day and just kind of listen to your body. If that lubrication is kind of bothersome, like you have to wear a mini pad or something like that, that would be my suggestion. And feel free to reach out to us at info@naturallylinda.com and we can help support you further.
Okay, this question comes from Elizabeth. Why is it necessary for women 20 plus years menopausal to cycle using the wild yam
Yeah,
cream?
we just answered that, but
Yep.
we'll answer it again. And because you still have a rhythm to your body. You've still got adrenals that secrete hormones. So hormones, there goes our Saul again.
There's the
We've got environments, we've got food. So your body is used to a rhythm. Even if you've had a radical hysterectomy where both your ovaries and your uterus have been removed, your body still has that rhythm to it. So that's the reason that I've had multiple conversations with Barbara, Emma, Jess, and they all say that it's so important to continue to take that week off. Not as imperative maybe isn't the word. But just listen to your body. If you feel better using that cream without taking a week off, and you are, haven't had a hysterectomy, are past all of the menopause stuff, listen to your body, and that may be what you need. But that's the reason that we say, do your best to take that week off.
This question comes from Helen. When you're okay post menopause, is the wild yam cream still good to use when you're still getting the hot flashes?
100%. Yeah. So you could again just use it 2 pumps twice a day. That's where we suggest everybody start. If you're a super sensitive person, maybe 1 pump once a day, 1 pump twice a day. But again, this is an incredibly safe thing, an incredibly safe cream. It actually goes in and supports your body in a very gentle way. But there are those people that are incredibly sensitive. So but if you're having hot flashes, your hormones are not balanced. So yes, cream would definitely help you. Mhm.
Here's another question. How much of the wild yam cream to apply on a 10-year-old having early development symptoms? Would 3 weeks on and 1 week off be okay?
Absolutely. And you'd still start out with the 2 pumps twice a day. Again, it's very gentle. It's going to go in, and I love the way Barbara says it. She's like, it's going to go in and knock on the door and say, how may I help you? Whereas, and then your body's going to use what it needs from the cream. As in a pharmaceutical, it's just going to go in and kind of push the door open. And on that note, I know that black box warning has been removed from HRT. It's still a synthetic chemical that your body doesn't recognize. This is not meant to scare anybody. This is just my knowledge and my education. It's still going to have side effects. They're saying that um, it's all clear, which is fine, and people are reached out to me and said, you know, how does Barbara feel about that? She's still going to go the natural way because she's not into pharmaceuticals in any way, shape, or form. So that kind of reminded me to talk about that a little bit because I know it's in the news right now.
Okay, we have one last thing from the emails.
Okay.
Everything else we've pretty much covered.
Good.
PCOS.
PCOS is a hormone imbalance. And I've had multiple conversations. There's lots of reviews on our website about women that had PCOS. It's incredibly painful. It can be incredibly debilitating, and it is a hormone imbalance. So the Wild Yam Cream can absolutely offer support for PCOS.
Okay, and Carmen's asking, when starting to use the wild yam cream, should we start gradually and build up to the 2 pumps twice a day?
That's going to go to your sensitivity. If you know you're an incredibly sensitive individual, maybe even start on the bottom of your feet. That's a place that uptakes a little bit slower, like on the arch of your foot. But most people are just going to do great. 2 pumps twice a day. If you would notice, say, like a headache or something like that, which doesn't happen very often, but you just back it down a little bit. So do whatever you feel comfortable with, but most people do just wonderful starting on 2 pumps twice a day. But if you're super sensitive, just have that awareness.
Okay, we finished all the email questions, so now we want to hear questions from you guys.
Okay, we've got one here.
Yep. Let's start up at the,
Go
we
ahead.
did that one. If I'm considering BHRT, should I try this wild yam cream first? I'm 55 post-menopausal. That's coming from Laura.
Yeah, I'm always going to recommend a natural alternative. So that would always be my first choice.
I would
If-
definitely start there first.
Yes, huh?
I would definitely start there
Yeah, like
first.
what do you have to lose? Like
Yeah.
what do you have to, why is this all getting weird now?
Oh no, we're very,
We have a, what'd she say here? What is that? Oh, they're just that. Okay. So there's like I hopefully you guys can see us. There was like a weird, what does that say?
glitch.
Yeah, it was like a weird glitch. Hopefully it went away. But I personally am always going to start with a natural something. I'm not using HRT, and just my line of thought is if there's something that's natural that's going to be gentle on your body that does not come with side effects, that's the first thing I'm going to try.
Yeah. All right. This one's coming from Cindy. Is it okay to keep taking natural estrol cream topically when taking wild yam cream?
Yeah, because that doesn't get really absorbed into your bloodstream. So that's a topical cream. So yes, I personally, it's a-okay.
After 3 months, my estrol, am I saying that right?
Mhm.
Estrogen, okay, increased and hot flashes stopped, but my progesterone is still at zero.
Oh my.
Will the progesterone increase over time? Ooh. We lost
With
it.
that, I don't know. So, and again,
Where did it go?
I don't know. It just, they're all coming in. You guys are like really flooding us with questions. So
Okay,
give us grace.
Same question for low testosterone. There we go. I found it.
Yeah, go back up there again. Yeah, so so it's still at 0. So again, I'm always going to suggest a natural alternative. And like, I've just got to be very careful. I'm not a doctor. I cannot give medical advice. I can only offer you the knowledge that has been shared with me.
And then what area would get the wild yam cream to work quicker versus the feet that you just talked about?
Right here. So let's talk about that. We haven't talked about that, how to apply the cream. So let me go ahead. I didn't apply my dose because I wanted to wait on camera. So ours is a air pump bottle. There is no tube. You get every drop out of it. Fingers do not go into it. So the potency stays the same from the first pump to the last pump. It's a thick cream. See if I can show you here. I'm not going to get you. Don't worry. But that's it. Like that. It's a nice thick cream. It's not going to go anywhere. And I use it on my wrist a lot. You can see my veins, and like it's gonna not rub in a tiny little spot. It's gonna rub in a decent amount of skin area. And that's a place you can apply it. Any place you can see a vein, side your neck, top of your breast, top of your thigh, behind your knee. We're still like sketching a little bit
Yeah.
here.
And we did just get your TikTok question, and if we have time after the emails, we'll try and answer it.
Yeah. So thin-skinned area, pulse point, any place you can feel your pulse. What is that one? Is that just this? Is it the same thing? Oh, those are coming in there. We got 2 of them going. There's 2 questions here.
Oh, we can type those and answer these.
Oh. Okay, I don't know.
Okay, leave that out. Okay.
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
I can move it.
Okay.
There it is.
Um,
But yeah, so thin skinned area, pulse point. Some people do put some on their face once in a while. Your inner ankle, those would be great places to apply it.
my 9-year-old son is already developing dark hair on his legs and pubic area. Should I start using the wild yam cream on him in case he's going through early puberty due to hormonal imbalance?
It would be a great way to support him, and it's not going to hurt him. So that would be, a personal decision, but it could absolutely help support him into this crazy time that he's about to go in. And 9 years old is pretty young.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. My oldest is 11 and I'm
Okay.
starting to see signs, which is frightening.
Oh,
Um, I currently use BHRT. Try to transition to the wild cream. I just lost it.
I know they just go.
I need to hold it. That's what it
If you
is.
hold it, it
Yeah,
stays.
then
Okay.
okay, yep. One memento.
We have like 50 questions coming in here, so we're trying to get to them all.
Where did it go? Right here. Okay. I tried to transition to the wild yam cream, but I am hot flashing lots. Any suggestions on how to do this?
Use more. Tell me how, email us info@naturallylinda.com and let us know how you're using it, and we'll help support you.
Okay, this one's from Cami. I am premenopausal. Cycles are very abundant and lots of cloth
Where are you reading?
right here.
Lots of clots, probably.
Oh, there's an
Started the yam
HM
cream 2 months ago. I have
fibrosis in the uterus, and my OBGYN recommended curettage due to the abundance, saying I'm losing too much blood. Will the wild yam cream regulate that as well?
the wild yam cream is meant to regulate your hormones naturally without adding synthetic chemicals.
Do you have any natural supplements that would help a child with ADHD who is currently on medication for it, but they just keep increasing the prescription?
So, right now we had a really nice tincture. We don't have any in stock right now, but things like lemon balm would be fantastic to help support him.
I started the Love Your Liver tea and my sleep isn't improving. It's not perfect yet, but does this indicate a need for cleanse or just ongoing tea use?
It is improving.
It is.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's super cool. It's not perfect yet, but it's indicating. I would just do a 2 week. That's my recommendation for any of the teas that we have that are used for cleansing. I gotta get this out of the way because I'm not looking.
Oh.
There we go. Be do the 2 weeks, give your body a break, kind of see where you're at. And again, I think we really, really, really need to start learning how to listen to our body. Look, you have a little thing on your head.
What was that?
It was a little heart, a little heart.
What
That's
was
TikTok.
Oh.
That was cool. Thank you.
Gave me a little hat.
Gave me a little hat. So, yeah, listen to your body. Do 1 cup once a day for 2 weeks. See how you feel. And if you need, and then I would suggest taking at least a 2-week break. And if you need to do it again, do it again. It's gentle.
Okay. Do you have anything? This is coming from Gina. Do you have anything for sleep support? I have been using the wild yam cream for a long time, but still having trouble with insomnia.
Okay, so I knew this would come up and I wanted to share. My sister started working for me, but she's not here on Mondays. Otherwise, I'd drag her over here and make her tell it. So she started working for me 2 weeks ago. And, we're just talking in the shop and she said she's really having a hard time. She wakes up in the middle of the night around like 3 o'clock. And I said, well, that's like a cortisol thing. But I recommended that she use the magnesium cream. Magnesium just helps not only relax your muscles, but it helps relax your mind. You put it behind your knee about an hour before you go to bed. And she came back the next day and I came over from the house and she's like, I slept through the night. She was like, it was like a commercial. I wish I would have videoed it because it was just so cool. You could just see the relief on her face that she finally got a good night's sleep. And so we were talking about it. And then the next day I messaged her. I said, "So how was your sleep?" She's like, "Well, I had a little acid reflux thing." So, but then she messaged me the next night, and the following night, she's like, "Slept amazing." So just the magnesium cream is amazing. And again, it's not like I make a cream. It's not a salve. I sometimes I make salves, but not much. This is a beautiful cream.
And it makes your skin feel really
And
nice too.
it's yes, it is a beautiful cream. So it just is wonderful. And again, it goes in, it's going to go into your bloodstream, and it's just amazing. It's amazing stuff. It's between the magnesium cream, we now sell these in a bundle. It's called Calm and Comfort. Our magnesium cream now comes in a pump bottle, which keeps your fingers out of it. But those two together are like you said, a powerhouse.
Yeah, and somebody actually from TikTok just had mentioned the Wild Yam Cream, and after has used it for a while, it has helped her sleep.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I noticed, the energy in the afternoon and the sleep at night when I started. Mhm.
Okay. Do people say it helps with joint pain? I joined late. Sorry if this is a repeat question.
No, that's okay. Don't apologize. Yes, we've had so many people like frozen shoulder, just their hips hurt and things like that. That can be a hormone imbalance. So, yeah, I can never like give any guarantees because I don't know your actual, circumstances, but a lot of people get support.
Okay. Brittany asked, how can the Wild Yam Cream help with young men as they go through puberty?
It just helps ease them in there. So it's not like, some young boys like their puberty just like turns on and they're just thrown into it and the acne comes and, everything else. So it just is
I feel like we as parents are thrown into it too.
yeah. How about
Like,
100? Is that you saying that or
yeah, no, that's
That's
me.
you,
That's
yeah.
me.
So it
That's me.
just helps your body ease into it a little bit. It makes it a
Yeah.
little more gentle.
All right. Miriam, I am aware of the PCOS increase with young women. It is also nutritional. Is it also nutritional? Possi
Well,
possibly triggering hormonal imbalance.
it is definitely a hormone imbalance. Possibly nutrition because of all the stuff in our food. So definitely we've got multiple women who reach out to us and say that it's changed their lives, especially, they're saying they had PCOS and that's debilitating. I haven't had that, but yes, so I would say yes, it's definitely helpful.
And thank you, Star 82. I got my mom to buy some to help her. Yes. Oh, I will get my sister on it Thanksgiving Day when we explain to her how wonderful the yam cream is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have it on TikTok shop. It's like at a crazy flash sale right now, but our whole website as of today is on sale, 20% off, gratitude20. That is the promo code you need to use. And we are just so grateful. So this is our biggest sale we've ever done. We've never done a sale at 20% off. So we're incredibly thankful and we just want to give back any way we can.
Okay, I'd love some info on your lymphatic tea. It sounds like something that might help get rid of the extra fluid I carry.
Yeah.
That's a
And
huge thing right now, too.
it really is. And we're going to be doing a guided detox in January and February. We're going to start out with the lymphatic detox. We're still putting it together. We're going to have recipe books for you. It's free. We're going to have a juice guide for those of you that maybe want to do a little bit of a juice cleanse. I'm going to do a webinar with you. We're going to do some teaching. I'm going to hold your hand a little bit, but we're putting all these things together. And then we're also bundling all of our detox things, which, castor oil packs, they're considered detox. We've got a little gua sha, a little, you can get your lymphatic going. We've got the teas. We've got so many tools for you. We are continuing to build things to offer you support. But the lymphatic tea, and I love the way it tastes, is just fantastic.
Husband and I are both, this is from Cindy.
Okay.
Husband and I are both on the yam cream. Does taking MACA and fenugreek powder hurt or hinder?
Where's that
syn-
at?
Right here. MACA.
I don't know what MAC.
Yeah, I don't either. Hurt or hinder
No,
since
fenugreek's
it's in a
amazing.
food form.
No, that's fine. I don't know what the MACA is, but yeah,
The
fenugreek's
fenugreek.
fantastic.
Any ideas for how to address hormonal weight gain?
That's a tricky one, isn't it?
The like number 2 question.
I know. It's tricky. So a lot of women, again, I'm a broken record, get support from when you get your hormones balanced, it really helps with that kind of estrogen belly, they call it. So that would be my suggestion. And just really watching your protein, watching your carbs. Don't eat 4 hours before you go to bed. Let your body digest and then let your body start to rebuild itself at night when you sleep. So you don't go to bed with a full stomach, but follow Barbara Sustain Me rules, get your exercise, all the things. There's no easy answer to that, but a lot of women and men find support with the cream.
Okay, Monica has a lot of big words in her question.
Where's that?
For right here.
Okay.
For the diagnosis of triple negative breast
Cancer. Chemotherapy
cancer,
sessions, treatment, induced menopause, hot flashes, vaginal dryness, insomnia. How
how
do you recommend Wild How should it be used? And how long if used well? And talking about breast cancer, again, not medical advice, educational, and what's the other word they say? Entertainment purposes only. Barbara says anybody that has had breast cancer or has breast cancer in their family should definitely be on a Wild Yam cream, because the majority of breast cancers, uterine cancers, ovarian cancers are caused by estrogen too high. So that, like, if I had breast cancer like, I would be on it forever, just because of everything that's against us out there in the world, environment, the foods and all that. We can eat the cleanest diet and, stuff can still sneak in there.
all right. Is it possible that if you are overweight, one may need a bit more cream in order to stimulate the
Nope.
body?
Nope. So that's not how it works. So your body it doesn't have anything to do with weight. That's why we say 2 pumps twice a day. Someone asked me about their 10-year-old child, 2 pumps twice a day, and then listen to your body and make those adjustments. It does not have anything to do with our weight.
And Danielle's asking, can it take about 3 months to feel a difference?
Absolutely. Anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks to a couple
Mm.
months. The yucky. They're good. They're herbs. They're herbal cough drops. Oh, come on.
Okay.
We have about another 10
Emma,
minutes, guys.
okay, can you wean from it with wild yam cream for breast cancer survivor, full hysterectomy, who wishes to use natural solutions? I understand this is not a medical advice.
Can you wean from it with?
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't know. I'm not familiar with that medication. I can only share the knowledge that has been shared with me. In regards to HRT, that may be some kind of HRT. Barbara says go cold turkey and start with the wild yam cream, because if you use, we haven't talked about this yet. If you use HRT and the wild yam cream, guess which one's going to win out? The HRT, because it's more powerful, and it's gonna go in there and push right past what the wild yam cream is trying to do. So there's probably I don't think there's ever a time where it would be beneficial to use HRT along with the wild yam because of that clash.
Okay, and oh, I love this. I watched on the last Zoom that wild yam cream and the magnesium cream work well together.
Yeah, they do.
So I decided to try it, and I can testify that both my mother and I fell asleep like babies. We are both so happy that our sleep has improved so much. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you. Sleep is imperative. So, quick story. I have a really good friend, Leanie. She goes 100 miles an hour like both you and I do. But she was going to come last night at 3:30, and she didn't end up getting here till like 7:30. And generally, like, seriously, I go to bed by 8. I did not go to bed.
I've
Yeah,
traveled with her.
yeah.
We do not have the same sleep
No,
schedule.
but so she did not leave here till 9:30. And I knew I had a big day, and I've really learned to protect my energy, but did not do a good job last night. So I woke up this morning feeling like I still needed a couple more hours sleep because my body needed a couple more hours sleep. So find just like my sister, she was ecstatic about finally getting to sleep through the night. It is so, so important. So yes.
I do want to address something on TikTok. They asked if you could use the wild yam cream with the black co cohosh
Kohash.
cohosh.
Well, it's in it.
Yes, I
Like,
did
so
not
you shouldn't
point
need to use it, yeah. But like you could use a little bit more because the black cohosh is just it's just amazing. That's
Yeah.
why we added it to the formula. I like was on the fence about it and I talked to Barbara, talked to Emma, and they're like, it would be a really fantastic addition to offer even more support. And remember, your body's going to use what it needs and kind of not use what it doesn't need. So if you feel you need a little more support, you could use an additional amount of the black cohosh. I think that would be absolutely fine. Again, not medical advice, educational purposes only.
Yeah, and these bottles, they look very small, but like she asked, how
Yeah.
long does one last?
3 months. If you're using it 3 weeks on, 1 week off, it will
There.
last you 3 months.
There. Yeah, see, yes, that's why they do that on TikTok. Wait,
I look like I'm
hold on.
peanut
I can
backwards.
tap
I gotta
it.
get up here with you.
I can tap it.
There, now we're the same size.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Well, my forehead takes up the whole
Oh,
screen.
stop. Stop it.
5 head.
Stop.
Okay. Does the magnesium cream need to be rotated on different pulse points?
Not really. It doesn't work kind of this. It doesn't, it will go into your bloodstream pretty quickly. And I just use it behind my knees. Or another really great place, if you've got a muscle strain or something, I put it directly on that area.
And then
Just a couple more minutes here, guys.
my hot flashes have subsided since you let me know to stop the progesterone cream. I'm postmenopausal for 1 year now and have been on yam cream for 4 months. So thank you for letting me know.
Absolutely. So again, our cream does not contain any hormones whatsoever. And when you use HRT, which progesterone is HRT, they're kind of like butting heads. So that was amazing. Thanks for sharing that. She said she stopped the progesterone cream and just stayed on the yam cream and it's doing the job for her.
I have a 25-year-old daughter with small cyst on ovary. I sent her the wild yam cream. She also has very painful periods. Also, 21-year-old daughter with very irregular periods, has missed periods for about 6 months. Any advice, please?
Is she on the yam cream? Is she using the yam cream? Because that's going to help get all that under control.
Yeah, like stated earlier, you use it to help build the cycle.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can magnesium oil work just as well as the cream?
It does, but the reason I don't make in magnesium oil is because it stings and it burns. And it just doesn't. So when I formulated cream, I formulated the magnesium cream. I formulated my yam cream in not a salve because a lotion's always going to absorb better than like a straight oil and water. That's hard to get into your skin. And a lot of people say that that burns. So it's like that just wasn't a direction I wanted to go, but you can use it if it's working for you.
Okay. My daughter is pregnant. Is this safe to use or should she not use it until after the baby is born?
So again, not medical advice. Barbara's conversations, Emma's conversations. Emma actually she's been on yam cream for like 23 years.
Wow.
Yeah. She has ours, she uses ours, but she was on it through her pregnancies. It's very, very safe. And a lot of the reason that women will miscarriage is because of progesterone levels. So this helps support the progesterone levels. It helps just keep you feeling happy. Progesterone is the happy hormone. It keeps us feeling really good. And when progesterone is down, you can have moods. We didn't talk about that. A lot of women say they get mood support from using our comfort cream, but safe during pregnancy. Again, not medical advice, coming straight from Barbara and her daughters. You can use it after you have your baby to help things get back into balance and safe for breastfeeding, per Barbara.
Okay, that's our last question on the webinar.
Okay.
Wow, we're all caught up. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I can't even see that unless I put my glasses on.
Yeah, and the TikTok is white and we're very white. So
It's very white, yeah.
yeah, like everything. I have a white sweater on and I can't really read it. Something about rotating application site.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's going to rotate applications.
Question and answer. We're gonna go here.
Yeah. Just drop my. I know.
Oh, we just answered the pregnant or breastfeeding one. Is there any reason why should not be used during pregnancy or breastfeeding? How to use the amazing cream for a 45-year-old male with acute
Arrhythmia.
no, fibrillation.
Well, I don't know that it would do anything with that. And again, I can never give medical advice, but the men don't stop. So they have a 24-hour cycle where we have that monthly cycle. Women have a monthly cycle. So men would not stop using the cream. Again, recommend starting 2 pumps in the morning, 2 pumps in the evening, and adjust accordingly to how the body's feeling.
Okay, and what type of magnesium is the magnesium cream?
You want to read it to him?
Oh
Put
God,
it on
oh
the,
sure, give me the big words. Distilled water,
no,
coconut
just
oil.
the
Hold on.
magnesium.
Where
It's right
is
there.
it? Where?
It's the,
I do have my glasses on.
I know.
but-
it's magnesium chloride. So that is
Oh.
what that, like, if you need problems, if you have problems going to the bathroom, there's a different kind of magnesium to use, but this is the magnesium chloride. I was just teasing you. I was going to have you read that big word from the ancient.
The ancient Zechstein. It sounds German.
That's not
Oh.
German. But yeah, yes. It's a very abundant mineral. It's just fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, that's the answer to that.
How soon would a man feel increase in energy with cream?
Again,
Hoping me will see.
where are we at?
There's no space. Benefits and yeah, okay. So how soon would a man feel the increase? And it all depends on the person.
Depends on the person. Could be a couple days, could be a couple weeks, could be a couple months.
Yeah. Okay, just joined. Learn more about this cream. Can someone take this during menopause? Oh yes.
Oh my goodness, yes. Menopause, it's saving like many women. Just like how they feel. It helps with mood, it helps with different pains, aches, things like that, brain fog, sleep. Yeah.
Okay, we have 3 minutes left. We should really talk about the gratitude.
Oh, yeah, let's finish with that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Christina or Christine. We've enjoyed having you guys on this webinar.
Oh, and somebody asked if it could be replayed.
Yes, this will be posted on YouTube. The last time we did not record it, so all we had was the TikTok and the Facebook. So official Naturally Linda TikTok. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because we had to change it,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's official. I should know this.
Yeah,
It's
we should know this.
It's official or official with Naturally Linda.
Going. We can't grab our phones to
I know. Yeah, so it'll be uploaded on YouTube. Facebook will have a replay, so that is Naturally Linda. So actually that's
Yeah.
Yep. TikTok, they don't let you do the whole thing.
Mm-mm.
So yeah. But gratitude 20, the word gratitude and 20 will get you 20% off site-wide through December 2nd. We wanted to give you a big long time to take advantage of our gratitude promo. And we're excited to be able to do that for everybody. We've got some other exciting things coming up. I talked about her and I will be traveling to different locations around the United States and who knows where else.
Yeah.
To meet and greet our wholesale customers, their businesses. So we'll do like swag bags and things like that. 2026, we want to continue to give back to all of you. We have some sweet little things we're going to randomly put in people's orders through the holiday season. Again, 20% off site wide. And I'll say this too, if you have a subscription and you want to take advantage of the 20% off, just pause your subscription and you can go buy the Wild Yam Cream at the 20% off. We give you 10% off all the time for subscriptions, but we can't like double up on subscriptions. And I just wanted to say that. Is there a question on there?
No, but somebody asked if we could post the YouTube name in an email, and I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'll have Ismarie do that. And maybe she can even send, and the Ismarie is the woman who does our emails, and see if she can even send the direct link out. for this webinar. You know, we just can't tell you how grateful we are for your support. And there's a need out there to have things demystified, to get your questions answered. And we want to be that voice that you have come to trust and rely on. And we're just going to keep doing all kinds of things for all of you.
Guided detox.
Yep. Yeah, so the guided detox, watch your emails. That will be coming out the end of, we're going to start that in the middle of January. Actually, I think it's January 19th. So make sure you're signed up for our emails at naturallylinda.com. That's where we announce all the things. And then Facebook, Naturally Linda, and then is it
Instagram.
Yeah, we wanted to do official Naturally Linda on everything, but we couldn't across the board. Maybe eventually we will. Instagram, is it official?
Yes.
Official Naturally Linda. Naturally Linda on Facebook, and then Naturally Linda on TikTok and on YouTube. We're
And
all over the place, and Pinterest. And we are working on putting a community together where, because like I'll post on social media and not everybody sees the stuff because of how the algorithm works in social media. So I want to make sure that I can, you know, stay in touch with everybody and you don't lose track of what's going on.
And really just be able to share the information.
Yeah, be able to share the information openly, because you have to really be careful about what you say on social media. So follow us. We appreciate it. Follow us on the journey. We're going to walk hand in hand with you, and we're all going to learn together. So thank you, Miranda. Thank you,
Thanks for having me.
everybody. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. And till next time, go to the website, get signed up on our newsletter, and then you'll get to know when all the stuff is happening. Okay, chat soon, everybody. Thank you. Oops, how do you stop this one? I'm gonna stop this one. My husband just called. I can't see. I didn't want that. Hang on. Can you shut that off?
Wait, this is still on?
Yeah,
Oh. Hey. End.
there you go.
End webinar.